A phishing campaign using a fake Steam game resulted in the theft of more than $32,000 in cryptocurrency from a terminally ill cancer patient. On July 30, 2022, a free 2D platformer game called Block Blasters from Genesis Interactive appeared on Steam. At first glance, it looked like a typical indie project in retro style. The game received positive reviews, seemed harmless, and even received official Steam verification. No one suspected anything was wrong. The game really worked like a normal platformer. Players jumped, shot monsters, and completed levels. Everything seemed normal until August 30. During the first month, the game was completely safe, but on August 30, the developers added a malicious crypto miner to it. It was on this day that the developers released an update. On the surface, it was a regular page, but something sinister was hidden inside the code. What did this update contain? Cybersecurity experts discovered a file to disable antivirus software. First, the malware disabled the computer's security system, leaving the victim defenseless. Next, it scanned crypto wallets. The program searched for files from popular wallets, MetaMask, Trust Wallet, Exodus, and others. The program searched for files from popular wallets, MetaMask, Trust Wallet, Exodus, and others. The program then stole passwords. The malware copied saved passwords and private keys. As a result, all stolen information was secretly sent to the fraudster servers. At the same time, the game continued to work as usual. Players had no idea that they were being robbed right in the middle of the game. On September 21, 2025, an event occurred that drew the world's attention to this scandal. Streamer Rastaland TV, a gamer battling stage 4 sarcoma who was raising money for treatment, held a stream to raise funds for cancer treatment. The streamer himself regularly reported on his treatment and shared photos from the hospitals where he was undergoing chemotherapy. He took up streaming in order to survive and be able to continue fighting this aggressive form of cancer. And then, on a normal day, an unknown person approached him with an offer. "Play our game on your stream. We will pay you." Nothing suspicious, just a common advertising practice in streaming, he thought. Rastaland TV downloaded Block Blasters live on air and launched the game. At that moment, viewers watched as the malware was launched. After a while, the streamer discovered that his crypto wallet has been emptied. $32,000, money raised for cancer treatment, had disappeared. This wasn't just theft, it was the robbery of a dying man on live TV.
That happened in the crypto. For you, I understand this can be very difficult because that money normally can help you for a lot of things in your life. But it's not the end, okay?
I'm broken.
No. Okay.
I'm sorry, guys.
The story of Rastaland TV caught the attention of crypto detective Zach XBT, who began investigating. What he discovered shocked everyone. At least $150,000 stolen, 261 confirmed victims, approximately 478 affected individuals, and most frighteningly, the actual numbers may be even higher. The victims were located all over the world. According to sources, the attackers deliberately chose their victims. The scammers identified them on social network X as holders of large amount of cryptocurrency and then sent them personal invitations to try out the game. On September 22, the game was immediately removed from the store and the developer's account was blocked. Bleeping Computer asked the company to comment on the situation, but has not yet received a response. The crypto community rallied around Rastaland TV. Representatives on the crypto community decided to help the victim recover his losses. Crypto blogger Alex Becker said he transferred $32,500 to the streamer's secure wallet. Rastaland TV confirmed that he had received the funds and expressed his immense gratitude to him and everyone who had provided support. Rastaland TV himself posted a photo showing him inserting his new SSD into his laptop and promising to return to streaming soon after such a stressful event. The Block Blaster story was a turning point. It showed that Steam is not immune to fraud. Even official verification does not guarantee security. The scariest thing here is that malware is evolving. Fraudsters are finding new ways to deceive, exploiting trust in gaming platforms. Despite the measures taken, I believe that Valve may be underestimating the scale of the problem. Considering that thousands of new games appear on Steam every year, the Blockbuster's case clearly demonstrates that even large platforms can have serious security vulnerabilities that directly affect players. I will now be very careful about what I downloaded from Steam, and my distrust of small indie projects is only growing. Another recent case involving the game Pirate Fi immediately comes to mind. Despite its high rating and positive reviews, the project files contain a Trojan that posed a threat to users. Valve recommended that everyone who downloaded the game check their system with antivirus software and even consider a complete reinstallation of Windows. Pirate Fi was released on February 6 and was advertised as a multiplayer survival game with a colorful, low-poly world. In a short period of time, the project gained a 9 of a 10 rating, which helped it spread quickly among gamers. However, experts soon discovered hidden malware in the code, after which the game was immediately removed from Steam. Or here's another case, Cameo. It turned out that after installing the game on a computer, the malicious program Hijack Loader and Fickle Stealer were launched. The latter steals cookies, cryptocurrency wallet data, and other information. And these are not all the cases. Also, they used to be isolated incidents. Now I hear more and more news about such attacks on players. I don't like this at all, and it undermines my perception of Steam as a secure platform. Most importantly, you won't know that the game is a virus until you play it yourself or accidentally read the news. Even the reviews that most players rely on are fake. Scammers do this on purpose, so that the game shows up in your recommendations and you pay attention to it. So you look at it and think, wow, this game is great, everyone's raving about it, and it's free, and then it turns out to be a virus. I would also like to mention that the crypto community conducted a full investigation and in practically 24 hours found the alleged scammer, who brags left and right that he has a lot of money, hiding behind the fact that he is just an influencer. Only time will tell how true this is. But the very fact that a person knowing about another person's terrible situation and poor health can allow himself to commit such crimes is disgusting. I don't know what this person's conscience is like, but it says a lot about his moral character. And anyway, this whole idea of releasing the game on Steam was a terrible idea, but to sink so low is really the last straw. Basically, you gotta be more careful about what you download, even on Steam. You can even check the list of Steam accounts that are potentially at risk, and if you find yourself there, then you're potentially at risk, so it's better to change your password. I'm recording this video to warn you to be more careful when choosing what you want to buy or download. As for Restaland, I wish him only good health. If you want to support the guy, I will leave his social media links below. Take care of yourselves and your Steam accounts.